Well, welcome Minneapolis High School fans to Lincoln, Kansas. It's April 13th today, 2011. We are here for the Lincoln Leopards hosting the Minneapolis Lions in a non-NCAA contest. Dale Leach for Eagle Communications, 910KINA.com and Eagle Community Channel 2. Live broadcasts, tape delayed on Channel 20. Beautiful day here in Lincoln, Kansas on April 13th. 76 degrees. Gorgeous day. The wind out of the south, gusting up to 25 miles an hour, but it's not too bad. The flag out there is furling. We joined this game in the bottom of the first inning. Lincoln is up to bat for the first time. The Lions went down in order 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. Matt Corman on the mound for the Lions to get things started here. It's 0-1. There's a hit. Caught by the right fielder. Deep fly ball. Caught by the right fielder. So for the first out for the Lions here. And that's the way to support your pitcher. Just play good defense. Batter number 2 for the Lincoln Leopards. Matt Corman's pitch right back at him, and he's got the catch for the second out. Batter number 3 for the Leopards, number 1. High. Ball 1. The delivery across the corner. Ball 1, strike 1. And Corman needs to communicate with catcher Argenbright on the signals. Tried to catch the corner on that one. It's way outside. Ball 2, strike 1. There's the pitch. Hits a fly ball to center field. It's going to go over the shortstop, second baseman, for a hit. Retrieved by the center fielder. Cuts off the runner, keeps him at first. So 1 man on here for Lincoln. The 4th batter in the lineup up. Here's the pitch by Corman. Low. Corman's second pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count of 1-1. Trying to catch that outside corner again, a little bit too far outside. 2-1 the count. We got a piece of the ball, but it's fouled down the left side. Evens the count at 2-2. Foreman's pitch. Trying to catch that corner again, a little bit outside. Full count now, 3-2. Inside, ball 4. He's going to take his base. Puts 2 men on now with 2 outs. Scoring, 1 runner in scoring position at second. 5th batter in the order, up for Lincoln. Just need 1 out here to get out of danger. Ball is called. Corman's pitch. Fouled. So 1-1. There was originally a softball doubleheader scheduled today, but Lincoln did not have numbers, so they canceled their softball season. There's a hit high to the right side, back behind the bleachers. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. Need to get another strike here to get this inning over with and strand 2 runners for the Leopards. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, caught him looking. So after 1, they've got a nice close scoreboard here. The score is 0-0. Second inning coming up with the Leopards taking the field. We'll be back. My iPod is not working, so I don't have any advertisements to bring you. But do appreciate you remembering our sponsors. To name a few, Minneapolis Raceway, Jeans IGA, CNR Plating, Salina Spring and Axle, R&J Tax Service in Salina. And I'm probably going to leave some out here, so I apologize. You'd think I'd have them all memorized by now. American Family Insurance. I'll think of more as the day goes along, I'm sure. We'll be back with the second inning as it rolls here. The warm-ups are over for the Lincoln pitcher here as we get ready to start the second. Coach Conradi gets over to his coaching position behind third base. Liglider, the first baseman's up to bat here for the Lions. 4th batter in the rotation. Swung on an inside pitch. 0-1 the count. That one's a little high. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the third pitch. It's a hit. Retrieved by the shortstop, and the relay to first is in time to get Liglider out. Out number 1, top of the second. Up is Austin Jensen, number 14, for the 5th batter in the order. Strike 1 right down the pike. Austin looked it by. Here's the second pitch. A little bit outside maybe, but he took a hack at it. Strike two. So 0-2 the count here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Out number 2 for the Lions here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch for Matt Corman. 6th batter in the lineup. Pop up back behind the bleachers. Foul. Strike two. Oh, and 2 the count. Here's the pitch. And Corman got a piece of it. Got by the shortstop. That's going to put Corman on base with a fielding error. So, first runner on for the Lions here in this game. Sean Forte up for the Lions. And he's caught a piece. It's going to go up behind. Nope, didn't quite make the fence. Was in play. Strike one. Forte looks to the coach for the signal. Here's the delivery. He pops it down the left field line. He goes foul. Oh, and 2 the count. To Forte. Swing and a miss. The Lions strand 1. Leopards strand 2 in the bottom of the first. The Lions strand 1 in the top of the second. The score after 1.5 innings play is 0-0. We'll be back for bottom of the second inning action. Welcome back as we start the bottom of the second here. The umpire calls the ball into play. Matt Corman on the mound. Number 3 up the bat for the Leopards. Takes a hack at it, fouls it to the right. 0-1, the count. Here's the pitch, outside. Gets away from Argenbright. Nobody on base, so no damage there. 1-1, the count. Corman's pitch. It's fouled over to the right behind the bleachers. Thought about parking over there. I'm glad I didn't. 1-2 the count. Corman's delivery. Thought he might have caught the corner there, but umpire didn't agree. 2-2 is the count. Corman's delivery. There's a hit just over Corman's glove. Gets past the shortstop. It's going to be a base hit for number 3. He's going to hold at first. So with no outs, the Leopards get a runner on base. And it was right back at Corman, but just over his head. A lefty up the bat. And Gorman tries to sneak attack and get number 3 there at first base. He gets back safely in time. Here's the pitch. A hit. It is going to drop fair in between the second center fielder and the left fielder. Going to hold the runners at second and first. 2 men on, no outs. That one found the gap. Number 8 up for the Leopards. Gorman's pitch, bunt is fouled. So they're going to try to move 2 men into scoring position with the bunt. Ball 2, strike 1. Gorman's delivery. Still trying to catch that corner, not quite getting it. Ball 3, 1 strike. There's a hit. Oh, got by the second base runner, and he had to hop over it. I don't know if that distracted our shortstop or not, but a fielding error is going to be counted. Went by shortstop, had to be brought in field from the outfield. So 1 run across for the Leopards. They've got 2 men on at second and first. No outs. Here's Gorman's pitch. It's a blooper over the second baseman. That's going to score at least 1. Center fielder gets it to third. That's past Forte. But the runner is going to stop there at third. The batter moves on to second. So 2 runs in here for the Leopards, no outs, and they've got 2 runners in scoring position. Like 4 hits in a row, I think, out of 4 batters. Gorman's delivery. It's a deep, going past the fielders. Home run. No. They're calling an infield rule of some type. I don't understand what the deal is, but the ball bounced, if I'm not mistaken, inside the fence and over the fence. The score now stands 4-0 in favor of the Leopards. No outs. Bottom of the second. 2 men on at third and second. Here's the pitch outside. Gets by Argenbright. Oh, and his throw to Corman gets over. That's going to score 2 runners. Makes the score 6-0. Well, either I've lost track or the scorer lost track. It's Shows 5-0 over here. I could have sworn it said 4-0 last time. But, we're going to take a minute, Coach Conradi, to talk with the pitcher and the catcher. And the infield. Again, we're in the bottom of the second. No outs. It's been a heavy producer here for the Leopards. 5 consecutive batters that got on base. 5 runs. Corman's pitch fouled off to the right. Across the roadway into the cemetery. For those of you that are familiar with Lincoln here. Corman's pitch. Inside. Ball. Makes the count 1-1, I believe. The scoreboard says 2-2, but I don't think that's right. There's the hit back to Corman. And he's going to get the out to Leglider. So 1 down here now in the bottom of the second. The Lions trailing the Leopards 5-0. A lot of damage in this quarter. Corman's pitch. High and inside. 1-0 the count. Corman's pitch. Inside. 2-0. Outside. Trying to catch that corner again. 3-0 the count. And a swing and a miss. 2-2 the count now. There's his pitch. High. It's hit. Deep into center field. Caught by the center fielder. Out number 2. Recorded. Alex Johnson, I believe, is the center fielder, number 10. Inside corner, strike 1. There's a hit down the left field line. It's going to be fair. Home run. Thankfully, there wasn't anybody on base. He got a piece of that one. Makes the score 6-0 in favor of the Lincoln Leopards. With 2 outs. Number 2 up the bat for the Leopards. Here's the pitch by Corman. Strike 1. Caught the outside corner that time. It's a foul tip over to the right side. Third pitch. It's hit to the short. And that's recorded with the related leg glider. So the Lions finally get him down here. A lot of damage done in bottom of the second. 5 runs by the Leopards before first out was recorded, and the 6th on a homer over the left field fence with 2 outs as the Leopards take a 6-0 lead over the Lions as we're getting ready to come up on the 3rd inning. We'll be back with continued action of Minneapolis versus Lincoln. Okay, 3rd inning set to begin here. Rex Trahan up for the Lions. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Ball 1 inside. Little low. 2-1 the count for Rex. He pops it up over the right field fence behind the dugout. Pegged somebody's vehicle there. There's a deep hit. Got to fall in the gap between the left fielder and center fielder. And Rex got a hold of first. The Lions get 1 on here with no outs to start the 3rd inning. Garrett Lott, number 2, up for the Lions. Inside. Here's the delivery. Ball 2. Or no, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Garrett, sophomore. And the umpire is motioning him over to talk to the coach about something. Some equipment malfunctions here. The coach is straightening out here. Oh, had a necklace on of some type. Illegal. Coach says, wait a minute, while I got you here, let me tell you something. They're now doing something with his batting glove. No batting glove. Did something with the bat. All right. Here's the pitch. Might have been high and inside, but Garrett took a swing. Makes the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Garrett took a swing and strikes out. 1 down. 1 man on here. Casey Argan right up to bat. First batter in the rotation. The catcher. Ball 1, I think. They don't have the scoreboard updated yet from Lott being up to bat. There's the pitch. He fouls it over to the left. One and two is the count. 1-1 is the count. Having a hard time keeping the scoreboard up to date. There's the pitch, and he hits it straight to the shortstop. Oh, and caught Rex Tran a little too far off the base, and he could not get back in time, so the Lions go down 1-2-3, even though they had a hit. Score after 2.5 innings is Lincoln 6, Minneapolis 0. We'll be back. Okay. My apology to our viewers. I somehow did not get the record button pressed there in the, at least the bottom half of the fifth. It's 6-2. Inside pitch. 1-0 the count. Corman's pitch outside. 2-0 now. Anyway, we missed the scoring in that last inning by the Lions. Matt Corman got on base with a single. Advanced to second with a steal. Strike one. Sean Forte came up to bat and hit it out of the park over the left field fence. The wind caught it from the southeast. Took it over the fence. And there's a hit out to the right field. Caught by Rex Tran. So anyway, Sean Forte got a run batted in. And a home run to bring the Lions within 6-2. Or within 6-2. This guy got a home run for the Leopards last time up, I think. Inside corner, strike one. There's one out here. 0-1 the count. Got the ball on the outside. Coach Conrad, he knocks it down. Here's Corman's pitch. And way too inside. 3 ducked to hopefully get the ball over him, but caught the top of his helmet, I think. So he takes his base with 1 out. Ten gets it too short. A tag number 3. Don't quite get the double play. A tag number 3. Who was running to second? Get him out. Skylar Constable playing second base there. He's the one that actually caught it. Tagged the runner. The relay to first, not quite in time after that action. 2 outs now. Bottom of the 5th. Outside corner is not there. Ball 1. Corman gets it. Second baseman is going to get the relay throw to Leglider first. Gets him out. No runs by the Leopards in the bottom of the 5th. As we head to the 6th inning, the Leopards leading Minneapolis 6-2. We'll be back. Okay, the umpire calls the ball into play, and here comes Alex Johnson, who's had at least 1 catch, maybe 2 good catches there in the outfield this game. Coach Conrad heads to the pitcher's, or the coach's box. Excuse me. Just outside third. Johnson steps into the batter's box. Here's the delivery. Shows bunt. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Low. Gets away from the catcher. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit foul by Johnson. Hits a bleacher in front of some fans. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Low, outside maybe. 3-1 to Johnson. Here's the pitch. Inside, Johnson takes his base. Up comes Goddard. Austin Goddard to the plate. On deck is Leglighter. Brandon Leglighter, number 33. Austin Goddard, number 7 at bat right now. And they let Mr. Johnson know you don't need to take too big of a lead off there. We got our eye on you. Here's the pitch. And it's an overthrow. Johnson steals second. He's going to go on to third. Coach tells him to stay. So runners, Lions have a runner in scoring position. Alex Johnson at third. Austin Goddard can easily get a RBI here with a hit. And the Leopards bring everybody into the infield with Coach and talk about it. The Lions poised to cut the score in half here, maybe more. Trailing 6-2 in the top of the 6th. One man on in the person of Alex Johnson at first, who got to first place on a hit. Stole second. There's an overthrow, and he advanced to third. Austin Goddard up the bat. No balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. He connects. It's going deep. Gonna be caught by the left fielder. Johnson tags up. Probably didn't have to slide, but that's the safest thing to do. He'll score. Makes the score 6-3 in favor of the Leopards. One out. Sacrifice fly there by Goddard. Brandon Leglighter up to bat with Austin Jensen on deck. One down. Outside pitch. One another count. Got the outside corner. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. High and inside. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hit. It's going to get to the second baseman. He's going to make the catch for an out. Out number 2 of this inning. Jensen up to bat. Matt Corman on deck. Inside. 1-0 the count for Austin. Here's the pitch. Another inside throw. 2-0 to count to Austin. Here's the pitch. He gets a hit over the shortstop, and the left fielder can't quite snag it, but ends up knocking it down. So Jensen's going to hold on first, his first hit of the day. 2 outs here, top of the 6th. 1 man on right now. Matt Corman up the bat. Sean Forte on deck. Corman scored the first run for the Lions of the day off of Forte's home run blast in the last inning. That's foul. Just barely rolled over the foul line, baseline, before the pitcher could get to it. Oh, 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch, way outside, but under control by the catcher, so Jensen wisely stays at first. Matt Corman to bat. 1-1 the count. Jensen on first. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 over the corner. So 1-2 the count, 2 outs. 1 man on base right now. Here's the pitch. Outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch inside. 3-2 now. Here's the pitch. Corman connects to the shortstop. And they get the relay through there in time. So the Lions score 1 in the inning to cut the lead in half, but leave 1 on the trail after 5.5 innings, 6-3 to the Lincoln Leopards. We'll be back. All right, we're going to get the bottom of the 6th underway here. Corman still pitching. The Lions trailing 6-3. Lions scored 2 in the 3rd, 4th, 1 in the 5th, and the hit is going to fall in front of center fielder. He retrieves it. So the damage is limited to 1 base. So no outs, 1 man on. Corman nonchalantly throws the ball to leg lighter to make the runner get his uniform dirty. Here's the pitch. He connects. It's going deep. Center fielder's under it. Johnson, he snags it. One gone. So 1 man on, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Way outside. Arkenbright able to keep it under control. Umpire wants to take a timeout for something. Going to confer with the back umpire. Here's the pitch. The count of 1-0. Ball 2. Didn't get the corner. Here's the pitch. Makes a connection, gets by the second baseman and advance the runners. Ryan retrieves it, gets it to second. He drops it. The shortstop. So we have runners at the corners with 1 out. Single scored for the hitter. Moves the runner at first over to third. Here's Corman's pitch. And the runner moves to second with that ball. So 2 runners in scoring position now. Gets rid of the double play threat from second to first, gets away from Argenbright. Corman comes in to cover home. Two 2-0 the count. Outside pitch. Oh, caught the corner. 2-1 the count. Here's Corman's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 men on at second and third. Not much room for error here. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Corman's pitch. He hits it. It's Goddard gets underneath it. Record the out. The runners hold at second and third. Number 7 up to bat. He's gotten at least 1 hit for the Leopards. 2 outs, 2 men on. Corman's pitch. Hits. I thought that hit the batter. He's not taking his base. I don't know if that's an option or not. Here's the pitch. Way outside, but Argenbright's able to corral it. Two 2-0 the count. Corman's pitch. Outside corner. 2-1. Here's the pitch. That hit him. Bases loaded now. 2 outs. Number 2 up to bat, who's also collected a hit in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Bases are loaded. 1 out will end the inning. Corman had some control problems on that last series of pitches. See if he can correct it here in the record this last out in the bottom of the 6th. Here's his pitch. High. Ball 1. Six to 3 the score in favor of the Leopards. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. High and outside. 2-1 the count. Corman's pitch. Inside. Gets away from Argenbright. It's going to score a runner. Oh no, they got him. And that's the inning. Argenbright recovered in time. Got it to Corman, who covered home. And they snagged that runner who's trying to steal home and get the extra run. So to the top of the 7th we go. The Lions trailing the Leopards of Lincoln 6-3. They got to get at least 3 innings, 3 runs this inning, or the game is over. We'll be back. Okay, we come up to the top of the 7th. The Lions trailing 6-3. Sean Forte at bat. His last at bat, he let it sail out of the park. Got a home run and an RBI. Needs to start a Lions rally here. Need at least 3 runs this inning to tie it up. Keep the game going. Strike 1. Here's their pitch. High. 1-1. Here's the pitch inside, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Low, got away from the catcher. Makes it 3-1 to Sean. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Or strike 2, actually, I'm sorry. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Alex Trahan up the bat for the Lions. Alex got a hit last time up. See if he can get some things going for the Lions here. Garrett Lott, there's a blooper over third base, gonna fall fair. Trahan gets his second hit of the game. Stops at first. Garrett Lott up. Garrett's had 2 strikeouts. Casey Argenbright on deck. Here's the pitch. Low. 1-0 the count for Garrett. Here's the pitch. And a connection to the third baseman. Relay to second, gets the out. Garrett's going to be safe at first, so 2 down. And Leopards need 1 more out to win this game. Casey Argenbright up to bat. Here's the pitch. High. Oh, it wasn't high. Called a strike. 0-1 the count. And the second one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count for Argenbright. 2 outs. 6-3 Leopards. Bottom of the 7th. No men on. Here's the pitch for the Leopard pitcher. Swing and a hit by Argenbright. And it falls between the center fielder and the left fielder. Well, Lott wasn't out. Argenbright just got a double. Lott is on second, and I lost track of what was what where, I guess. But we have 2 men on. Lott at third. Oh yeah, he got the hit when Trahan went out. So lots of third. Argenbright's at second. Alex Johnson up. He got a hit last time. He over the pitcher's head, past second baseman into the center field. Lott's going to score. Johnson gets his second hit of the game, stays at first. Argenbright's at third. 6-4, 2 outs. Austin Goddard up to bat. Lions have runners on the corners. Pulled to within 2. Unfortunately, there are 2 outs in the inning. Well-placed hits can score runs, though. Here's the pitch. Ball. Or strike, but Johnson steals first, from first to second. So 2 runners in scoring position. Tying run at second. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1-1 the count. A well-placed hit could tie the score here. Here's the pitch. A swing. It gets to the second baseman. And it gets past. Fielding error. Goddard's going to go on. Argenbright scores. Johnson scores. Ties the score at 6. Goddard on to second. And the Lions have come back from a 6-point deficit to tie it in the 7th with 2 outs. Brandon Leglighter on. Here's the pitch, high and outside. 1-0. The go-ahead run is at second in the form of Goddard, Austin Goddard. Pitch, high. 2-0 the count. Austin Jensen on deck. Here's the pitch. Connection to third. And that one is going to end the inning. It's tied at 6. Bottom of the 7th coming up. We'll be right back. Okay, here we come to the bottom of the 7th. Tie score, 6-all versus Lincoln Leopards hosting the Minneapolis Lions. Matt Corman got shelled in the second quarter, 6 runs. But he's fought back. No runs since then, and the Lions have gotten 6 runs, 3 in the last top of the 7th. Here's a deep fly. It's going to fall in front of Alex Johnson, who was running in deep from the outfield. So no outs. The Leopards get a runner on. 1 run will end the game. Here's Corman's pitch. Oh, he holds up. Make sure everybody's in place. Here's his pitch. Got the corner. Got that outside corner. 1-1 the count. Or no, excuse me. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Got the outside corner again, or the batter took a swing. He tried to hold it, but it's 0-2 count. Corman's pitch. Right inside. Must have hit the batter. So 2 men on, no outs. Well, no, that was a strikeout. Arkwright must have thrown down to first, and I didn't see it. Anyway, the runner moves to second, scoring position. 1 out. Here's the pitch. The lefty gets it to second. He's going to relay to first. Linklater gets the ball. Scores the out. The winning run moves to third, though. So 2 down. Corman's pitch, high. And he connects, foul to the left side. So it's 0-1, the count, 2 outs. Winning runner is the third. Swinging on the tip, foul, 0-2. I'm glad he tipped it because that ball got away from Argenbright. Might have scored the run. Here's the pitch. Foul to the right. Still 0-2 the count. Of course, that ball probably got away from Argenbright due to the tip. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Winning run at third. Here's the pitch. Right back to Corman. He's going to relay to first. To Linklater, he's got it. Scores the out. After 7 innings of play, it's 6-all. Minneapolis coming up, bottom of the 8th. We'll be back. Okay, here we come to the top of the 8th. The score knotted at 6. The Lions have held the Leopards scoreless since the bottom of the 2nd and have pecked away, scoring the final 3 runs to tie the score in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Justin Jensen at bat. Matt Corman on deck. Sean Forte in the hole. Way outside. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. That one caught the corner. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Gets away from the catcher. Ball, 3-1. Top of the 8th. Score tied at 6. Here's the pitch. Jensen takes a swing at it. Oh, there was a strike call before. I mistook that. Strikeout for Jensen. 1 out. Lions did their damage with 2 outs last time. Corman up to bat. Strike 1. Sean Forte on deck. Rex Trahan in the hole. Here's the pitch. Ball got away from the catcher. 1-1. Matt Corman at bat. He connects, foul down the right field line. 1-2 the count now. Ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Foul tip by Corman. 2-2 still. Here's the pitch, way outside. 3-2 now. In Corman's favor. Corman takes the walk, takes his base. 1 out, 1 man on. Sean Forte up. Trayan on deck. And I think Garrett Lott is possibly in the hole. Sean's the one that hit the home run blast to get things rolling. Here's the pitch, way outside. Corman holds it first. Umpire calls timeout. Let's play resume now. Here's the pitch, way outside, but Forte takes a swing. Goes foul way out to the right. 1-1. Oh, 2 strikes, excuse me. 0-2. Here's the pitch, way outside. Now it's 1-2. 1 out, 1 man on. 1-2 the count. To Forte. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. 1-2. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss for Forte. 2 outs now. Corman's on first. Up comes Rex Trayan. He's got hits the last 2 times at bat. Strike 1. Here's the pitch, way outside. Oh, I think the Leopards have a new pitcher, and I didn't notice. I know they do. Have a relief pitcher in. 1-1 the count. There's a hit for Trey, and it gets past the gap. Corman's going to go to second. Relay to, Corman's going to go to third. The relay to second stops the advancement. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Garrett Lott up the bat. He got a hit last time. He's had 2 strikeouts, 1 hit. Need a hit here to get a run in and take the lead. Put the pressure on the Leopards. Rex Trayan, 3 hits in this game. Strike 1 to Garrett Lott. Here's the pitch. He connects. It's foul ball though, down the left field line. So 0-2 the count. 2 outs. 2 men on. At the corners. Garrett's way behind in the count here to the relief pitcher for the Leopards. Way outside. 1-2 the count. Here's another one, way outside. 2-2 the count now, evened up for Lott. A hit will put the go-ahead run in. Corman's at third. Swing and a miss. After 7.5 innings of play, it's tied at 6. The Lions strand 2. It'll be up to them to stop the Leopards one more inning here. The Leopards have gone scoreless since the bottom of the second. It's 6-6. We'll be back. This is Dale Leach for 910KINA.com, Eagle Communications Channel 2, tape delay, Channel 20. Okay, welcome back for the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Legleiter in and relief to Corman. First hitter grounds out. So one down. Bottom of the 8th. Legleiter delivers. Inside pitch, strike one. Here's a hit. Tran snags it. No, excuse me, that was Skylar Constable. 2 down. 1 run will win the game here for the Leopards in the bottom of the 8th. Legleiter's delivery. Swinging him, foul tip. 0-1 the count. Here's Legleiter's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for the Leopards. Sean Forte's moved to first. Corman's at third. Here's Legleiter's pitch. Way outside. 1-2 the count. Legleiter's pitch. Inside, 2-2 the count. In the last game against Little River, Legleiter had several good inside pitch strikes that won the night so far. Here's the delivery outside. 3-2 the count now on 3 straight balls. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Legleiter delivers. It's hit, foul to the right side. 3-2. Here's Legleiter's pitch. It's a hit to shortstop. Goddard fumbles it, picks it up. Got him. So 1-2-3 they go. Top of the 9th we come. Tied at 6. Lions have rallied from 6 down. To tie it, extra innings, and we go to the top of the 9th. We'll be back. Okay, welcome back to the top of the 9th and the extra innings here. Lincoln with a relief pitcher in. Legleiter is a relief pitcher for the Lions. Casey Argenbright, top of the batting order, up for the Lions. He connects. Foul down the right side baseline. So 0-1 the count. You got a piece of that one. It's going into the outfield, over the center field. It falls. Argenbright's going to hold it first. So, potential winning go-ahead run, I should say, is at first base. Alex Johnson up. He's gotten hits the last 2 times at bat, if I'm not mistaken. Austin Goddard is on deck. Jensen is in the hole, I believe. Coach Conracki and Johnson conferring. Johnson's showing bunt. Pulls back. Takes a full swing. Argenbright steals is safe. So the go-ahead runner is at second. The count is 0-1. No outs. Top of the 9th. Alex Johnson takes a swing, foul down the left side. Oh, 2 the count. No outs. Argenbright on second, representing the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. Swing in the gap past third baseman. It's going to advance Argenbright. He holds wisely. Johnson's on the way to second on the overthrow. So 2 runners in scoring position. No outs. Austin Goddard up to bat. Leg glider on deck. I'm going to give up on trying to figure out who's in the hole. Two men on, no outs. Game in the top of the 9th, tied at 6. Here's the pitch. Goddard connects. First baseman snags it. Throws him out at first. Oh, Johnson. Oh, this went way too far down to third. They did not try to throw him out at second. So 1 down. Of course, if they'd tried to make a play on him, that would have freed up Argenbright to run home. Leg glider up. Jensen on deck. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by leg glider. 1 out. 2 men on. Top of the 9th. Matt Corman's in the hole, I believe. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by leg glider. 0-2 the count. 1 out. Lions desperately need a hit here. Get the go-ahead run. There's foul tip off to the right. Oh, 2 still the count. Here's the hit. Snagged by the first baseman, and they put him out, but Argenbright scores the go-ahead run. Lions up 7-6 with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Sacrifice hit there by Brandon Legleiter. He got an RBI. So 2 down. Another run in the form of Alex Johnson at third. Austin Jensen up to bat. Here's the pitch. He connects back to the pitcher. who is going to tag, get the relay throw to first, tags him out. The Lions go up by 1 here in the top of the 9th. 7-6. 7 unanswered runs here by the Lions since that disastrous bottom of the 2nd, when the 6 runs scored by the Leopards. And Brandon Legleiter is going to be called on to come in and do some magic and shut down the Leopards here at the bottom of the 9th inning. As Dale Leach will be back. You're listening to Eagle Communications, 910KINA.com, Eagle Community TV, Channel 2, tape delay, Channel 20. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go to the bottom of the 9th. Extra innings. The Lions leading 7-6. Need to get 3 outs to shut down the Leopards here and record their first victory of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Legleiter's pitch. Ball 1 outside. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. Legleiter's pitch. Ball 3. All of them on the outside. Here's the pitch. That caught the corner. 2-1 the count now. Or 3-1 the count, excuse me. Here's the delivery, swing. It's going to go foul down the third base line. Scoreboard doesn't show it, but I'm pretty sure the count's 3-2. Full count. Here's the pitch. High pop up. It's going to go to Goddard at shortstop. He's under it. Gaz it. Records out number 1. 2 more outs for a Lions win. Again, score 7-6. Top of the 9th, extra innings. Bottom of the 9th, excuse me, extra innings. Leopards into the power of their order here. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 for Legleiter. Legleiter's pitch. Swung on and hit. Going out to center field. Johnson under it. Snags it for out number 2. Two down. 1 out to go for a Lions win. 7 unanswered runs for the Lions. They gave up 6 runs in the 2nd. Here's the pitch inside. And I believe this guy, number 2, scored the 6th run on a home run with nobody on. Here's Legleiter's pitch. Inside. Ball 2. Legleiter's pitch. Outside. 3-0. 2 outs. Lions up by 1, 7-6. Extra innings. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Outside, walks him. So the tying run is at first. The winning run is at home plate in the form of the batter. Lecklader's delivery inside, ball one. 2 outs. Swung on and hit. Got by Goddard. Safe is the call. So 2 men on, 2 outs. The winning runs is at first. Tying run is at second. Lefty up, number 10, has got a few hits this game. 2 outs. Need one to record the win here. Outside. Strike one. I don't know why they didn't go for that force out at second, but it's too late now. There's the pitch, swing, strike two. So 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 men on. Bottom of the ninth, the Lions leading 7-6. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, must have foul tipped. 0-2 the count. There's a swing and a miss. That's the old ball game. The Lions win 7-6. Possible their first win of the season. A comeback effort here over the Lincoln Leopards. 7 unanswered runs by the Lions. They got shellacked in the bottom of the second with 6 runs. Scored 3 in the top of the 7th to tie it. Started things off with a, I think it was the 4th inning, with a single by Corman, who stole second. Had a home run blast by Sean Forte to get the first 2 runs on the board. And the Lions scored, I believe, in the 6th inning. I can't remember who it was, and then scored 3 in the 7th. Or excuse me, yeah, at the top of the 7th to tie it. And the go-ahead run in the top of the 9th. So congratulations to your Lions. Take the win over the Leopards. 7 unanswered runs. This is Dale Leach for Eagle Communications, 19KINA.com and Eagle Community TV, Channel 2, tape delay, Channel 20. We'll be back in 20-25 minutes for game number 2. Well, welcome back to game 2 of the doubleheader of Minneapolis at Lincoln here on April 13th, 2011. Top of the first. We've got 2 outs now with 1 man on. Casey Argenbright was thrown out at first as the leadoff batter. Alex Johnson got a hit, stole second, and I can't remember who just got out. Brandon Lecklader up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So we have 2 down. Foul tip. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Losing pitcher of game 1 is continuing to pitch here in game 2. Ball 2. Counts even at 2-2. Alex Johnson's on second for the Lions. Foul tip over to the right for leg glider. So 2 outs here in the top of the first, excuse me. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, dropped the ball. Leg glider tries to go to first, but they throw him out. So at the bottom of the first, it's 0-0. The Lions strand 1 in Alex Johnson. And we move on to the bottom of the first with Lincoln Leopards coming up to bat. Get a word from our sponsors here. I got the iPod running.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
This internet broadcast is made possible by Don Allison at Santa Fe Carpet in Salina. New carpet prices start at $1.50 per square foot. All colors in plain or plush styles, including popular 94-ounce carpet. Financing is available at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities is very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lion Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark at Lincoln. The Leopards host Minneapolis here. Bottom of the first coming up. Pitching for the Lions is Sean Forte. You're listening live here on 910KANA.com and Eagle Communications Community TV Channel 2, tape delay Channel 20. Dale Leach with the call and video here. Lions won the first game of the doubleheader 7-6, scoring 7 unanswered runs after getting shellacked for 6 in the second inning. Went to extra innings. Top of the ninth, the Lions got the go-ahead run. Ended up being the winning run. Brandon Legleiter with the win in relief of Corman. Here go the Leopards. Not without controversy in the first game. There was a ball that went out deep into left field that I initially called a home run, but it's far enough away I couldn't see for sure. The umps say it hit and bounced through the fence. It was called ground rule double. And apparently some of the Minneapolis players who are in the outfield say that went over the fence, but they weren't going to argue with the umpire. Probably would have been enough to win the game for the Leopards, but that's the way the game goes sometimes. Coach Conradi discussing something with the umpire. By the way, that was the first win of the year, of this season, for the Lions in this young baseball season that you've witnessed. Must be a lineup misunderstanding here. Okay, ball 1, 1-0 the count here. Forte delivers inside. Here's Forte's pitch. Ball gets away from Margabright, nobody on base. So 3-0 the count now. Forte's pitch. Outside corner. 3-1. Didn't quite catch the corner that time. Walks the batter. 1 on. No outs. John Forte pitching. Argenbright catching. Leg-glider at first. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Skylar Constable, I believe, is at second. Austin Goddard at third. Shortstop. Matt Corman at third. Alex Johnson at center. Tried to get the pitcher or the runner at first. An overthrow. Leg glider runs it down. But a pitching error there. Advances the runner to second base. So a run in scoring position. No outs, bottom of the first. Forte delivers. Bunt. Foul. Was not a foul. It's a strike. That runner advances to third. So, go ahead run at third base. No outs. 0-2 the count here. Forte delivers the pitch. High. 1-2. The Lions came from 6 runs down to win that first contest. 7-6. Outside. 2-2 the count. Even up. Go ahead and run at third. No outs. Forte delivers. Swing and a miss. Out number 2. Out number 1, excuse me. Here's the pitch for Forte. Ball 1, a little high. 1 out here, bottom of the first. 1 man on at third. Here's the pitch. It's hit high and deep. Johnson's coming up on it. Caught by left fielder, who throws into home plate. Stops the runner advance, and the outfielder is shaking up a little bit here. That Austin Jensen? Yes. Left fielder's Austin Jensen after a great call and must have hurt his arm with that throw. It was a great cutoff throw. He's still hurting. Umpire's going to have to check him out. So is Coach Conrady. Big discussion going on out there. See if they can ascertain if Austin's all right or needs to come out of the game. Looks like he's going to stay. So play will resume here. Austin shakes it off. Great catch on a high hit, and even better cutoff throw to Argenbright, the catcher, to stop that go-ahead run. Still at third base. 2 outs. Here's a delivery, foul, back over the right fence. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Go ahead run at third. Forte the pitcher. A little high, ball one, strike one. Here's Forte with the delivery. The hit in the gap between first and second. It's going to score the run for Lincoln. An RBI for the batter, who holds up at first. One thing the Lions did in that first game that they didn't do so much in the game we saw last week was provide some offense. Forte with the delivery and draws the strike. 2 outs, 1 man on at first. Here's the delivery. It's a hit, shagged by Corman. Force out at second. The inning's over. Scoreboard doesn't have the Lincoln run up there, but they did score 1 to lead Minneapolis 1-0 going into the top of the second. And we'll be back here. Brown Mackie College Salina, more than just supporting your future, supporting the future of the community. Call 1-877-557-5454 or go online to brownmackie.com.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk and 99 KG Country, proud sponsors of Lions sports coverage. Listen to the live broadcasts on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable Channel 8.
The State Bank of Delphus and Glasgow and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A car accident? High winds damaged your property? To protect you, the Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
R&J Tax Services, the most dependable tax service in Salina, is open every Monday through Friday, 52 weeks out of the year. Have tax questions? Call R&J Tax Services in Salina.
CNR Plating and Kevin's crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer, wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer.
Welcome back to the ballpark at Lincoln. The Lions trailing Lincoln, top of the second. It's 1-0. Up to bat will be Austin Jensen. On deck, Matt Corman. In the hole, Sean Forte. Jensen had 1 hit, if I'm not mistaken, in the first game. Struck out a few times. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Caught the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. Strike 2. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, but it got away from him, but they throw him down. 1 out. Matt Corman coming up. Sean Forte on deck. Rex Trahan, I believe, in the hole. Corman scored the first run of the last game for the Lions on a home run blast by Sean Forte. Strike, caught the outside corner. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss by Corman. 1-2. Here's way outside. 2-2, evens the count. Foul tip by Corman over to the right side. Into the dugout, or beyond the dugout, I guess. The count's still even at 2-2. Lions trailing 1-0 here in the top of the second. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Caught him looking. Up will come Sean Forte, who delivered a home run blast in the 4th inning. Top of the 4th for the Lions in the last game. No men on, 2 outs. Blager hit to the right field, and it's caught by the right fielder. So after 1.5 innings play, the Leopards lead Minneapolis 1-0. We'll be back. You're listening to 910KINA.com, Eagle Communications, Channel 2, tape delay to Channel 20. Here's a word from our sponsors. Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Santa Fe Carpet, where new carpet starts at $1.50 per square foot. Santa Fe Carpet now has Soft Sense by Bliss, the softest, smartest carpet ever in 48 colors. Salina's bottom line carpet price, Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex Salina, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars, new GMC trucks and SUVs. Serving their customers since 1957, Bennett Autoplex Salina.
Welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln, Kansas. Lincoln High School hosting the Minneapolis Lions. We go to the bottom of the second. Lincoln leading the Lions 1-0 here in Game 2 of this doubleheader. Dale Leach with the call and video. Sean Forte pitching for Minneapolis. Left field is Austin Jensen. Center is Alex Johnson. Right field is Rex Tran. First base, Brandon Luglighter. Second base, Skylar Constable. Shortstop is Austin Goddard. Third base, Matt Corman. Pitching, Sean Forte. Catchers, Casey Argenbright. Pinch hitter is Garrett Lott for the Lions. Want to know the count here. Caught the corner, 1-1. Forte delivers, hits a hit over shortstop, snagged by Alex Johnson. Alex has made several good plays out there in center field today. Out number 1 of the bottom of the second. The lefty's up, number 10 for Lincoln. He's had a few hits in the first game. Outside, ball 1. Forte delivers. Inside, fouled over to the left-hand side. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's Forte's pitch. Ball 2, tried to catch outside corner. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Forte's delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. New player here in the second game for Lincoln, number 4. Forte delivers. Caught the corner, strike 1. Here's the pitch for Forte. And it's hit right past him. Just gets by the shortstop. Number 4 is going to take the first base. Number 18 up to bat. I think that's another relief player for Lincoln here in the second game. Forte with the pitch. Low and outside. Argenbright throws down the line to first base. Too late to snag the runner. There's Forte's pitch. Outside again. Up. That ball hit the ground in front of the lug glider, went through his legs. And this player is going to go on to third. Gets in scoring position on an error. 2 bases on the overthrow. Two outs here. Ball 2, 2-0 in this at bat. Ball 3. Low and in the ground, got away from Argenbright. Forte throws, strike. 3-1 the count now. Forte's delivery in the dirt. Walks him. Runners at the corners. Force outs everywhere. Well, everywhere but home. Force out at second and first. 2 down. Leopards leading 1-0. Forte fakes the throw out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Might be another relief player here for Lincoln. I can't remember the number being in the first game. Forte's pitch. Strike 2. Caught the corner. Short. Forte throws. It's whacked right back at him. He missed it. Going to score a runner. Johnson tracks it down in center field. Cuts it back to Constable at second base. Runners now at first and second. The Leopards up 2-0 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Here's Forte's throw. Ump says he didn't catch the corner. Ball one. Ball two. High and outside. He hits that one. Constable gets it at second. Force out at second. So after 2 innings to play, the Leopards lead the Minneapolis 2-0. Top of the third coming up. Dale Leach for Eagle Communications, 910KINA.com, and local channel, community channel 2, live audio, tape delay, channel 20. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Salina Spring and Axle, specializing in all your suspension, alignment, and brake needs for over 50 years. Located at 672 South Broadway, just north of Crawford Street in Salina. Brown Mackie College Salina is proud to support our regional high school sports. Join us this year in cheering on the Minneapolis Lions, the Solomon Gorillas, and the Ellsworth Bearcats.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Santa Fe Carpet is a proud supporter of the Minneapolis Lions. In conjunction with new carpet prices starting at $1.50, Santa Fe Carpet also carries quick-step wood laminates, vinyl flooring, tile, even home decor. Salina's bottom line carpet price is at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School. Welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln, Kansas. Lincoln ahead of Minneapolis here, 2-0, going to the top of the third. Up the bat is Rex Tran. In the hole, or on deck, is Garrett Lott. In the hole would be Casey Argenbright. Bottom of the order here for the Lions. Rex has hit the last 3 times at bat, if I'm not mistaken. Drew a strike there on the outside corner. So 0-1 the count. Here's the delivery. It's a hit. Pitcher snags it and throws out Rex at first. Thought it might get by him, but the pitcher did a great job snagging that ball, coming back to his left. He reached across the body to get that ball. Great move on his part. Garrett Lott up to bat. Argenbright on deck. Ball one. $15 was the losing pitcher in game 1. He pitched 2 innings, if I'm not mistaken. See how that affects him here in the second game. He delivers, swing and a miss by Lott. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch, got the outside corner. He's been pitching rather well here in the start of this game, better than I think he did as a relief pitcher in the first game. Counts 1-2. Lott fouls it down the right field line. Count still 1-2. Garrett Lott, the pinch hitter for the Lions. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's out. So 2 down. Top of the third. Argenbright up to bat. Casey at the bat for Minneapolis. Alex Johnson on deck. Here's the pitch. Caught the outside corner. Strike one. Strike two. Swing and a miss by Argenbright. Swing and a miss for Argenbright. Strike three. So the Lions go down 1-2-3 in the top of the third. Trail Lincoln 2-0 after 2.5 innings. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. At Lambert Insurance, Sue Clanton can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help. Brown Mackie College Salina, along with Fox News Talk, KINA, will be helping bring you coverage of all MHS football games and boys and girls basketball, along with some volleyball, wrestling, baseball, and softball events. There's a hit picked up by Goddard as shortstop, and relay throw to first. The leg ladder is out. Sorry, I went to sleep there. I was looking at the weather conditions. We had a high of 79 degrees today when this game started. Winds at 20-some mile an hour, which helped carry a couple balls to home runs. It's now 69 degrees of 7.2 mile an hour winds. Sun's gone down. It's got a little cooler. The blankets are out, the wraps are on. People are snuggled in to watch this game. There's one out in the bottom of the third. Ball one, strike one here. Sean Forte pitching the second game. Ball two. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. It's hit up high, out to right field. Rex Tran snags it, gets out number 2. So 2 outs, bottom of the third. The Leopards leading Minneapolis 2-0. The Lions haven't shown much offense here yet so far in the first 2 innings. Lincoln got across 2 runs in the bottom of the second. This guy hit a homer in the first game. Strike one. Forte caught the outside corner. Here's the delivery for Forte. It's right down the center of the pike. Caught him looking. 2-0. Excuse me, 0-2 is the count. 2 outs here at the bottom of the third. Forte, the ball that time. 1-2 the count. Here's Forte's pitch. Outside. 2-2 the count. Here's Forte's pitch. Outside. 3-2 now. 3 straight balls. Forte's pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So no hits. No runs, no errors there in the bottom of the third, but the Leopards lead Minneapolis 2-0 after 3 innings of play. Move to the top of the fourth. We'll be back.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to Central Kansas and will continue the tradition. Minneapolis Raceway will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Go Lions!
This internet broadcast is made possible by Don Allison at Santa Fe Carpet in Salina. New carpet prices start at $1.50 per square foot. All colors in plain or plush styles, including popular 94-ounce carpet. Financing is available at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
At Robertson Monument, they believe that supporting community activities is very important. That's why they're sponsors of Lion Sports. Minneapolis is a great town to live in, and Robertson Monument hopes you make it to as many games as possible.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln. We're set for the 4th inning. The Lions trailing Lincoln 2-0. Up to bat for the Lions is Alex Johnson, who singled in his last at bat here. Got on base and had 2 or 3 hits in the first contest also. I think 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Although that's out of memory, not off a stat sheet. Bunt it. And the relay to first from the pitcher is in time. 1 down. Up to bat is Austin Goddard. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Goddard. So 1 out here. Top of the 4th. Foul tip by Goddard. Makes the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit back. Shortstop snags it. Relay throw to first. Got him. 2 down. Up to bat. Brandon Leglider on deck. Austin Jensen. Lions down 2-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs. Pitching is number 15, who had to do 2 relief innings in the first contest. Ended up being the losing pitcher. Ball, strike 1 on Leglider. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I've said it once before, I think I'll say it again here. This pitcher is doing far better in this game than he did as a relief in game 1. Throwing very effectively. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on Leglider. 3 up, 3 down for the Lions. Bottom of the 4th coming up. They're trailing Lincoln 2-0. We'll be back. Brown Mackey College Salina, more than just supporting your future, supporting the future of the community. Call 1-877-557-5454 or go online to brownmackey.com.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA News Talk and 99 KG Country, proud sponsors of Lions sports coverage. Listen to the live broadcasts on 910KINA.com or on your local Eagle Cable Channel 8.
The State Bank of Delphus and Glasgow and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A car accident? High winds damaged your property? To protect you, the Scott Osherman Agency is the place to go. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for over 80 years. Call the Scott Osherman Agency in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
Welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Lions trailing 2-0 to the Lincoln Leopards. Sean Forte continues to pitch here. Casey Argenbright, the catcher. Brandon Leglighter at first. Skylar Constable at second. Austin Goddard at short. Matt Corman at third. Here's the pitch for Forte, ball one. There's a hit foul over the right side. There's a hit over the shortstop. Johnson gets over him. It's going to be a double, a triple. Cutoff throw. Oh, it's an overthrow. He's going to go on in home. No. They track it down in time. Coach holds him. So a triple for number 3. How about that? Lead off hit for the Leopards here, the bottom of the fourth. They lead 2-0. Leopards didn't score in the first inning, but have scored 1 run each in the second and the third. Have a run in scoring position here in the fourth. There's a hit. Safe is the call on the throw out at first. And the runner at third scores to make it 3-0. No outs here. Bottom of the fourth. Wind's picking back up a little bit here now. Here's the pitch from Forte. It's a hit. Back up over the fence. I ducked my head. I couldn't see where it was going. Forte's pitch. High and outside. 2-0 the count. Oh, this is called strike. Excuse me. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. The hit. And gets to the right of Trahan. He tracks it down. Lead off. Gets the pitch or gets the ball to Goddard at second. Stops the runner from advancing to second. But the first base runner gets to third on that hit. Runners at the corners for Lincoln. In danger of breaking this game open here a little bit. It's 3-0 now, no outs. Runners at the corners. Forte pitch throws. Number 4 gets back to base safely. Here's the pitch for Forte. Bunt shown, foul. Oh and 1, the count. The runner safe at first. Here's the pitch outside. Arkwright went to throw to see if he could cut off the guy stealing second base, but there was nobody covering. Thank goodness he saw it in time. Held the ball. So 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. Ball gets away from Arkwright. That's going to score a run. Makes it 4-0. 1 run each in the second and third inning, now 2 in the fourth, 1 out. Another runner in scoring position at third. There's the pitch. Foul tip. Leopards started off with pretty good pitching in the first game. Got ahead of the Lions 6-0 before that pitcher started wearing down, and the Lions kept pecking away, tied the game in the top of the 7th. Pretty strong pitching for the Leopards here also in the second game. Have held the Lions batters in check. Ooh, boy, he chased that one. Struck him out. On a 1-2 pitch, he chased it. And on the outside corner, breaking ball. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Forte delivers way outside. Arkwright tracks it down. Thanks. Here's the pitch. Swing, hit it. Goddard tracks it down. Relay throw to first is over. Oh. Okay, they called him out. They called him out. The ball drew leg glider off the base, but he caught the ball, swung around, and tagged the runner before he got first. But number 4 scores from third, makes the score 5-0 in favor of the Leopards. 3 runs in this inning, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike. Forte's delivery, ooh. Tip the back of the runner. Takes his base. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Here's the delivery. It's a hit back to Corman at third. He's going to get the relay throw to leg glider at first. In time, and they got him. But the Leopards score 3 in the bottom of the 4th to take a 5-0 advantage. They scored 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 3 in the bottom of the 4th to lead Minneapolis 5-0 here. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
R&J Tax Services, the most dependable tax service in Salina, is open every Monday through Friday, 52 weeks out of the year. Have tax questions? Call R&J Tax Services in Salina.
CNR Plating and Kevin's crew would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer, wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. CNR Plating, a Lions sports backer.
Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Santa Fe Carpet, where new carpet starts at $1.50 per square foot. Santa Fe Carpet now has Soft Sense by Bliss, the softest, smartest carpet ever in 48 colors. Salina's bottom line carpet price, Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wool will help you with your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy in downtown Minneapolis.
Welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln. The Lions trailing Lincoln 5-0. Top of the 5th coming up. Pitching in the second game has been very effective against the Lion bats. This guy, number 15, was the relief pitcher in game 1. Ended up being the losing pitcher, I believe. Maybe not. It was tied at 6 when he came in. So I don't know the rules of baseball. So you'll have to forgive me there. Austin Jensen to bat for the Lions. On deck is Matt Corman. In the hole, Sean Forte. There's a hit. It gets by the third baseman. Jensen's going to get a hit on base. Looked like the third baseman might have had that, but it must have hit the ground right in front of him. So fielding error for the Leopards. 1 man down, no outs. Top of the 5th. The Lions trailing 5-0. Matt Corman at bat. Forte on deck. And there's a hit to pitcher snags it, relays it back to second. He pulled his foot, but ended up getting it back in time to force out Jensen. Corman safe on first. 1 down here in the top of the 5th. Forte up to bat. Rex Trahan on deck. Here's the pitch and the hit to for Forte. Shortstop. Got it in the dirt. It bounced up. He couldn't snag it. Third baseman retrieves it. Runners at first and second now. 1 out. Corman's on second. Forte's on first. Rex Trahan at bat. He's had about 3 hits today. He hits it back to first base. Force out for Forte at second. Trahan's at first. Matt Corman's at third. 2 down. Garrett Lott, pitch hitter. Up to bat. Casey Argenbright on deck. Lions need to see if they can manufacture a run here, get something on the scoreboard. Down 5-0, top of the 5th. Ball 1. Let's see if this pitcher's starting to wear down some. This is the 7th inning he's pitched today. Strike 1, swing and a miss by Lott. 2 outs, 1-1 the count. Runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. It's hit by Lott. In the gap. Corman's going to score. Tran stays at second. Lott gets the hit. He's at first. This might be the 5th inning, but this is the 7th inning that this pitcher's pitched today. Excuse me. So 5-1 the score. 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Casey Argenbright, top of the batting order, up at bat. Here's the pitch. The hit into the gap by Argenbright. Snagged by the center fielder. It's going to score Tran. All right, Rex. And Lott goes to third. Argenbright holds at first, so Casey with the RBI. It's 5-3 here now. Lions have scored 3 in this inning. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Up to bat, Alex Johnson. In on deck, Austin Goddard. Goddard and Conradi communicating with each other here. Johnson has his instructions, steps in the batter's box, shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Lott steals second. So 2 runners in scoring position now. Tying runs at second. Lions trailing 5-3, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Outside corner for Johnson. The count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Outside corner again. Caught him looking twice on that breaking ball. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. 2 men on in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Swing fouled down the left field line. So 1-2 still the count. I'm gonna have to go to the car and get my coat yet. Got a hooded sweatshirt on, but it's getting nippy. The wind's picked back up. Here's the pitch. High over the head of the catcher. It's going to score Lott. 5-4 is the score. And Argenbright moves to third. So the tying run is at third. Go ahead run is at bat. This pitcher pitched 2 innings in the relief in the first game, pitched the first part of this game, but it's catching up with him now. Here's the pitch. Outside, no strike called. Evens the count at 2-2. 5-4 is the score. They only show 3 on the scoreboard, but it's swung him out, strikeout. So despite what the scoreboard says, it should be 5-4 here. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Dale Leach making the call here for Eagle Communications, 910KINA.com. Community Channel 2.
Time to stand up and stretch.
And
a 1.
tape delay.
And a 2.
Channel 20.
And a 3. Take me out
Bennett
to
Autoplex
the
supports the Minneapolis
ball
Lions.
game.
At Bennett Autoplex
Take
Salina, you'll
me
find a
out
small
with
town
the
family atmosphere with
crowd.
great prices on
Buy
new and
me
used cars,
some
new
peanuts
GMC
and
trucks and
Cracker
SUVs.
Jack.
Serving their customers since
I don't care
1957,
if I
Bennett
never
Autoplex
get
Salina.
back 'cause it's rude. Root for
Salina
the
Spring and Axle, specializing in all your suspension, alignment, and brake needs for over 50 years. Located at 672 South Broadway, just north of Crawford Street in Salina. Lincoln's invitation of Harry Carey there. Proud to support our regional high school sports. Join us this year in cheering on the Minneapolis Lions, the Solomon Gorillas, and the Ellsworth Bearcats.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Linebackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of the Lions games. Join them as they support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Well, welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln. Scoreboard still reading 5-3, unless I lost track. I think it's 5-4. All the damage from the Lions coming in the top of the 5th. Lincoln's up to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. Forte still pitching for the Lions. So I'm confused. I might have lost count. It's either 5-4 or 5-3. Forte with the pitch. It's hit back past him. Goddard snags it. Throw out to Leglighter in time. Oh, kind of had a delayed call there, but it's one out. Here's the pitch. Outside, strike one. Swing and a hit. It's going out to Jensen in left. He snags it. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. I don't have any Minneapolis fans coming up here to correct the scoreboard, so I must be full of hooey. Inside pitch for Forte. Ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Outside, high. 2-0 the count. Forte. 3-0 the count here now. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Strike one. The batter thought he was going to get walked for sure there, I guess. 3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Inside, strike two. Full count now, 3-2. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Inside and low, or outside and low, walks him. So 2 outs, 1 runner on first. The lefty number 10 comes up to bat. Been a fairly effective hitter for the Leopards today. 5-3 the score. Bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch by Forte. Outside and high. 1-0 the count. Here it is for Forte. Pitch number 2. It's swung on and hit. Pop up to Goddard. That's short. He catches it to put him out. 1 man on stranded on a walk. After 5 innings, it's Lincoln 5, Minneapolis 3. Welcome back to we'll be back for the top of the 6th. Dale Leach, 910KINA.com. and Eagle Community Channel 2. Tape delay, Channel 20. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Santa Fe Carpet is a proud supporter of the Minneapolis Lions. In conjunction with new carpet prices starting at $1.50, Santa Fe Carpet also carries quick-step wood laminates, vinyl flooring, tile, even home decor. Salina's bottom line carpet price is at Santa Fe Carpet, 4 blocks south of St. John's Military School. At Lambert Insurance, Sue Clanton can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help. Brown Mackie College Salina, along with Fox News Talk, KINA, will be helping bring you coverage of all MHS football games and boys and girls basketball, along with some volleyball, wrestling, baseball, and softball events. Welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln. Top of the 6th inning, the Lions at bat. Austin Goddard up for the Lions. On deck, Brandon Leglider, Goddard the shortstop, Leglider first base. Austin Jensen in the hole. The Lions trailing 5-3. 3 runs scored there by the Lions in the top of the 5th. Number 15 still pitching here for the Leopards. Low and outside. Unless I've lost count, this would be this pitcher's 8th inning of work today. 2 innings in the first game, 6 here in the second. And here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled by Goddard. One and one, the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Goddard. 1-2. It was pretty far inside. I think he actually swung trying to avoid the ball, but 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. High. 2-2 the count. Pitch, swing and a miss by Goddard. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Brandon Leglider up. Austin Jensen on deck. Leglider, the first baseman. Jensen, the left fielder. Here's the pitch. Leglider connects. It's going deep out to right field, and they're under it. Oh, he drops it. Leglider's going to go to second on the fielding error. He holds up there. Looks like that outfielder might have had it, but he lost it and dropped it. So one out, 1 man on in scoring position at second. Austin Jensen, the left fielder, up the bat. On deck, Matt Corman. Here's the pitch. Foul to the right by Jensen. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Pitcher misses it. Relay throw to first is over. And that's going to bring Leglider home. 5-4. Jensen stays at first. So fielding error for the Leopards cost them a run. It's Lincoln 5, Minneapolis 4, 1 out. Top of the 6th. On deck is Sean Forte. At bat, Matt Corman. In the hole would be Rex Tran. Strike one, outside corner. 0-1 the count. 1 out. Corman takes the sign from Coach Conradi. Pitcher fakes to first to hold Jensen. Here's the pitch. Outside corner. Caught him. Caught him looking. 0-2 the count. With 1 out. And here's the pitch. Swung on, a hit by Corman way up high to the right. Out of play. Off the top of the dugout. So still 0-2 the count. 1 out. 5-4 the score in favor of the Lincoln Leopards. They did their damage, 1 in the 2nd inning, 1 in the 3rd inning, 3 in the 4th inning. The Lions did 3 runs in the 5th. 1 in the 6th here so far. High pop fly by Corman is caught, is dropped. And Jensen stayed at first. As soon as the guy dropped it, he raced to second and barely got there in time, beating the throw. Corman safe at first. So tying run is at second, and the Lincoln coach comes out to talk a word with the umpire. The go-ahead run is at first. Sean Forte up to bat. He struck a homer in the first game. It'd be sweet to do it again here. Be a 3-run blast. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hit deep right. It's going to go out of bounds. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed by Forte. 2 runners on for the Lions here at first and second. 1 out. Count is 0-2. Forte at bat. He swings at it. Breaking ball. Foul off to the right. 0-2 the count. 5-4 the score in favor of Lincoln. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Forte. 2 strikes, or 2 outs, excuse me. Up at bats, Rex Tran, who has about 4 hits today in both games. He's small, but he can hit. Here's the pitch. He fouls off to the right. Oh, 0-1 the count. 1 run by the Lions so far in this inning. The trail 5-4. Here's the pitch. Up high, it's caught by the Lincoln catcher to end the inning. 5-4. The Lincoln Leopards lead as we go into the bottom of the 6th over the Lions. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to the ballpark in Lincoln, where the bottom of the 6th, the Leopards are leading 5-4. Sean Forte pitching for the Lions. This young man at bats had a hit and a walk, I think, so far in this game. Want to know the count to him here. Here's Forte's pitch. Swung and hit deep right by the batter. Foul ball, 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch by Forte. Strike 2. One and 2 the count. Forte's delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Number 18 up for the Leopards. Forte with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Up. He hit it. Forte snags it. Relay to first in time. They catch him. 2 outs. New batter, first pitch. High and outside. Ball 1. Swung on and hit. Deep to the right. Oh. Lug Glider and Forte or Argerbright both went for it. Neither one could really get to it. Ball 1, strike 1. Here's the pitch, outside and high. 2-1 the count. .67 degrees here in Lincoln. Here's the pitch, high and outside again. 3-1 the count now. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. No men on for Lincoln. Here's the pitch, strike. 3-2, full count. Here's Forte's delivery. Swung on and hit. Fair. Caught just by Lug Glider before it went across the line. He steps back and tags out the runner at first. Top of the 7th coming up. The Lions trailing 5-4. The all-important inning. They need to score at least 1 here. Keep this game going. Of course, it'd be nice to score more than that, get ahead. Had a high of 70. No, that's tomorrow. It's 67 degrees. Wind speed is up to 12 mile an hour. It was 25 mile an hour gusts when we got here today. It went down to 7 miles an hour. It's back up to 12. Made it a little cooler here. Top of the 7th coming up. The all-important inning. The Lions trailing by 1. Lincoln, to get a win here today, needs to hold off the Lions, who scored 3 in the top of the 5th, 1 in the top of the 4th, or top of the 6th, excuse me. Lincoln scored 1 in the bottom of the 2nd, 1 in the bottom of the 3rd, 3 in the bottom of the 4th. That's the 5-4 lead right now. Garrett Lott, pinch hitter, up for Minneapolis. Or it might be the designated hitter. He whacks it off to the right. They catch it. Foul ball off to the right. 1 down. Casey Argenbright, top of the batting order, up to bat. Alex Johnson, on deck. Lions need at least 1 run to stay in this game. Right back at the pitcher, gets through the gap. That will get Argenbright to first. So a hit for Argenbright. Tying run is at first. Go-ahead run is at home plate with the bat in his hand. Alex Johnson. Takes the sign from Conradi. Swing and a miss. Argenbright goes to second with the steal. So the tying run is at second, scoring position. 1 out. Top of the 7th. Lions trailing 5-4. Alex Johnson at bat. An RBI here would be very helpful. Inside and low, ball 1. 1-1 the count. The Lions got their first win of the season here. 7 unanswered points in the first contest of this doubleheader. They're behind 5-4 here. Foul off deep to the right. Unplayable. You'll have to forgive me, folks. I wax out of baseball lingo sometimes here. But, here's the pitch. 2-2 is the count now with that ball. One out. Tying run at second in Argenbright. Here's the pitch. Inside. Gets away from him. That'll get Argenbright to third. So the tying run's now at third. 3-2 the count here. Full count for Johnson. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit. Foul down the right side. 3-2 still the count. Johnson at bat. There's the pitch outside. Got away from him. Johnson is walked, so runners at the corners now. Go-ahead runs at first. Tying runs at third. Austin Goddard up the bat. There's one out here, top of the 7th. Lions need to avoid a double play. Strike one. There's Johnson gets the second. That avoids that easy double play. Possibility. 0-1 the count for Goddard. Way outside. 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit by Goddard. It's went straight up. He drops it on the foul. Actually, I didn't drop it. It just didn't snag it. And that thing was almost straight up. So 1-2 the count. One out here, runners at second and third. It's going to be a base hit for Goddard. It's going to score Argenbright to tie the game. Goddard holds it first. Here comes the throw to home. Out. Oh, they call safe. Go-ahead run by Alex Johnson for the Lions here. 2 runs batted in for Goddard. 6-5 Minneapolis here at the top of the 7th.